Alright. Alright, I'm going to show you how easy it is to upgrade a Drobo device. So this is my Drobo Pro. So you can see here, I had the 8-bay version. You can see all these green lights. Sorry about the glare. I know the lighting's not the best, but it's what I have to work with. And on the side here, the reason I'm going to be upgrading is because I have there's a total of 10 lights. I have 8 lit up, telling me right now that I'm 80% full in my data capacity across all my disk. The Drobo device is a regular NAS, or network attached storage. You may hear RAID arrays, a bunch of different vendors out there make them. And I'll tell you why I went with the Drobo. The Drobo makes it really simple to add disks of any vendor and any size. Typically with NAS devices, what you see out there is you have to actually have the same vendor disk at the same speed. It has to be the same model typically, and at the same drive capacity, which makes it difficult for you to then upgrade should you want to in the future. With Drobo, they remove all that complexity. So I'm going to take off this cover here and show you how it works. Just magnetic cover, pretty slick here. Set it on top and it stays magnetic up here so you don't lose it. So you can get a better look of all these lights now. The glare is actually not as bad. So that's nice. So each one of these discs, in the past I didn't have 8 discs in here. I had all different vendors and drives that I had from external storage, from Western Digital, Hitachi, Seagate. And what made it nice about the Drobo is I could put a 2 terabyte drive in this end. I could put a 3 terabyte over here, or 4, whatever's available on the market. Right now, I know this disc, which I'm going to be upgrading because I'm 80% full. I'm going to be replacing it to 500 gig disk, and I'm just going to slide in a 2 terabyte. You can't do that with any other NAS device or network attached storage device that you have out there on the market. Drobo is really the only vendor that I've found that can do this slick and simple. And the setup on the Drobo is really sweet and simple. You have to make one decision. Do you want a 1 disk or a 2 disk failure? And that's it. That's the decision you have to make. I opted originally for a 1 disk. I did lose a disk and I was concerned. You are vulnerable. If you lose a disk, it gets into a protected state. And during that time, should you lose another disk, you would lose all your data. And I mean, we have everything from our tax documents to our pictures, our videos that, God forbid, I would lose anything on here, all of our movies and music. It would be devastating to us. So I opted for a 2 disk failure. It does reduce the total amount of storage you have available for data, but disks are cheap. I picked up a new Samsung disk. See if you can see that there. It's not really coming into focus, but new Samsung 2 terabyte disk. It was on Amazon, free 2nd day shipping for 89 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that today for a 2 terabyte disk. So as I'm getting full here, it's time for me to upgrade, and I'll show you how it's done. So it's literally this simple, and I'm not scared to do this at all. I know my data is going to be protected. Slide this disk out, and the Drobo is going to fail, and it's going to let me know exactly that. You can see here, I had a disk failure. It's going red. And what's really neat is, I'll show you this while I'm opening up the disk on the back here. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually tells you what all of the different colors mean. So right here you can see drive failure, replace, and I'm going to do just that. And right now I'm actually accessing all of my data upstairs. I have an upstairs system that's working with this. So I'm going to slide this new disk right into here. Just firmly press it in. Now, if you also notice here on my lights, I'm now at 90% capacity. So you lose a disk, that's fine. Drobo's still protecting your data, and it's going in here. It's going to actually start spinning up. It brought it online. Notice my data came down. I now have 4 lights. I am showing that a disk is failed on this side. I'm not sure what that means. But we'll let it, or that could be saying add a drive here. So we'll let it get back into a safe state. It'll take a while. I actually can hear all the drives spinning. And the other thing that's nice about the Drobo as well is it actually uses very little power. Fully spun up, you're using a little over 100 watt light bulb, maybe 120 watt. Spun down, when nothing's accessing the data on the Drobo, it spins all the drives down. You're using less than an 18 watt light bulb for power. So it's very green for any of you green conscious people out there, for the environment. So I'm going to put the case back on, and it's literally that simple. So I wanted to show you guys how simple it was to add storage to your Drobo device.